Hey guys, you're in a nutshell with me, Ina. This episode is a reminder na hindi porke na-refuse ang inyong work permit application, yun na yun. You still have other options, to appeal this decision. In this episode, maririnig ninyo kung paano na-overturn with the help of our guest, Miss G. Again, thank you, Miss G. Geraldine Vallarayil ng GHV Immigration based in Edmonton. Ang kanya pong contact information ay nandyan sa baba. Okay. Sa totoo lang, Miss G, ang dami kong mga nababasa, no? Some in my comment section na kapag pinag-uusapan ng isang refused, let's say, work permit application o anumang application, ang dami nagsasabi na hindi kami rin na-refuse, pero nagawa ng paraan para ma-overturn ito. In short, nagkakaroon din talaga siguro ng medyo maraming errors ba ang IRCC sa mga panahon ngayon? Or has it always been the case to begin with, no, na may errors?
There are lots of, medyo mahilig din tayo mag-follow sa social media and reading all the stories, horror stories, mga application and na nare-refuse. Kasi sinashare din nila yung refusal letter and the explanation, which is unacceptable to my belief. And nangyari nga rin sa akin yan recently. It was a few months ago, an employer came to me and considered my services for applying for LMIA. Nag-apply sila several times in the past and laging nare-refuse. That employer actually was from Ontario.
Oh, okay.
From Ontario.
So, i-clarify muna natin, Ms. G, ha? Si employer, yung mismong application niya to get a LAMIA was refused. Tapos later on, guys, you will find out, nung okay na yung LAMIA niya, nung may kukunin na siya na caregiver, na-refuse din yung work permit based on that, with that employer's LAMIA. Anyway, sige, go on, Ms. G. Unang, bakit na-refuse yung kanyang initial application for a LAMIA ni employer?
I would say LMIA or LMIA, it's not a straightforward application. No, some may say, kaya-kaya natin yan. No, some people may comment, kaya-kaya mag-apply ng LMIA. You don't need a lawyer. You don't need a consultant. Yes, it's possible. But believe me, it is not a straightforward process. It is like strongly defending yung application. Bakit kailangang mag-result into hiring ang employer ng foreign worker and why not a permanent resident or Canadian citizens?
Okay.
So it all boils down into yung recruitment report, and how you answer the questions forming the LMIA. So doon, of course, nag-DIY yung employer and they didn't know how LMIA application works. So that's why they thought of coming to me and ask my help. And after thorough understanding ng need nila to hire for a foreign caregiver, then nakuha natin yung LMI. And the employer was very happy. Nirecommend pa actually tayo sa marami.
Very nice. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So when this employer got the LMIA, meron na siyang inaay na caregiver, Ms. G, in short?
Meron. In the beginning, wala pa. But in the middle of applying for advertising the position, then meron ng na-point out na caregiver. So it was a named LMIA nang in-apply natin yun. Andun na yung foreign worker name sa LMIA at the time of the application. So,
okay. Ito na. Na-refuse yung work permit ni caregiver. Bakit?
So, nang in-apply natin yung work permit, remember, she was on a spousal open work permit. Spouse siya ng skilled worker. And it was a work permit application plus restoration of status. She was still qualified to apply for restoration at that time, the 90 days.
Okay.
To my surprise, a few weeks after, we received yun gang napakalungkot na balita na refuse yung work permit. And now, if you remember, an officer is obligated to provide an explanation bakit nila nirefuse ang
Mm.
application apart from yung very generic na reasoning, bakit nila nire-refuse ang application. And the notes were saying na wala raw LMIA presented. No?
Oh, I
Hindi,
highly doubt you will miss that, Miss G.
yeah. And of course, there's
Oo.
an LMIA number there. So it looked like hindi rin nila makita online through the ESDC na walang ang LMIA. And I really fought for it. No, not only once but twice. So I did a reconsideration within that first week, no, ng refusal, and then fortunately, I would say the foreign worker was pregnant at that time.
Oh, okay.
Oo, medyo matagal wala kaming marinig from IRCC about their consideration. So my client, the foreign worker, came to me and asked for advice. Anong gagawin nila? Medyo malapit na yung kabuanan niya. So it is parang much better na wag siya umuwi. Paano raw siya makakatigil dito, no, without jeopardizing yung status niya. So I said,
Oh,
okay.
wait,
Oo.
Miss G, let me clarify. Una sa lahat, out of status na siya kasi nandun na siya sa restoration na period, ano?
Yes, oo.
So, instead of filing a restoration, ito yung in-apply niya, work permit. Tama ba?
It's
Or may
actually
pending din siya na restoration?
work permit plus restoration at
Yeah.
sabay na in-apply. So,
Okay.
nang dumating yung refusal, of course, wala na siyang status. No? Means kailangan na
Oo.
siyang lumabas ng
Okay.
Canada. So, what I did, because of her condition, she was pregnant, so sabi ko, okay, let's apply for a TRP or the temporary resident permit. No, it's a special document na ini-issue ng IRCC pag may mga compelling reasons para mag-stay ang worker or ang tao dito sa Canada. So we did that. Probably the additional thing na ginawa ko doon, sorry for my voice, medyo
No
nawawala.
worries. Oh, guys, nagkakagaling lang sa sakit kasi ni Miss Gino.
Oo. So in that TRP application, it's a paper-based application, Miss Ina, ang TRP. So it was like, nangangapa ka, na-receive na ba ng IRCC ang application? Unlike sa online, matitrace mo kasi no? Ano ng status. So, but I was like, I always think of that client na, okay, manganganak na ito. Ano nang magiging status dito sa Canada. And then, yung pinoint out ko yung refusal dun sa TRP application. And I begged the officer to please reassess and revisit yung work permit application. So in-attach ko lahat, refusal notes, refusal letter, and then the LMIA and other documents. Sinabit ko lahat yun with the TRP application. And I'm very happy. It's a very good New Year or Christmas gift. We receive the approval. I receive a notification saying that my client's application status has changed, and then when I open it, from refusal turned to approval.
Oo. Ang dami niya palang baling in-apply, no, guys? Una sa lahat, restoration. Okay? Tapos yung work permit na na-refuse. Nung na-refuse, nag-file siya for TRP. Again, guys, technically yung TRP, iba po yan, temporary resident permit. Yan binibigyan ng pagkakataon kapag na-approve yan, binibigyan po niya ng pagkakataon yung mga taong deemed inadmissible na makastay dito on the grounds of, as what Miss G said, compelling reasons. Ang alam ko dyan, minsan, Miss G, like, meron kang kaso dito, sinampahan mo ng kaso somebody. May compelling reason ka to say kasi pwede mong sabihin na gusto ko tapusin yung kaso bago ako umalis dito. In this case, what was the compelling reason that you mentioned for the TRP? Was it her pregnancy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kasi anong buwan na ba? Ilang months pregnant?
It was in August, and then she delivered in December. Yeah, this month.
Oh, okay
Yeah,
na.
more than 6 months already. right? And so iyon, probably the lesson learned here is never ever give up on your application, especially if you know na tama yung application mo and you have
Oo.
reasons to fight back. No, staying with your consultant is it truly makes a difference. No, I'm very fortunate to work with mababait na kliyente. No,
Oo.
Miss Ina, really honestly, like all of them are really good. And
Mm.
this client na from refusal to approval, imagine they were holding on to me on what I can do sa application. And yeah, I'm really thankful for them
Oo.
for believing in what we can do for
At
them.
meron pang surprising turn. By the way, guys, nung nakuha nila yung approval na for the work permit, instead of receiving a 1 year work permit na usually yun na lang po kasi ang binibigay sa mga panahon ngayon, ano? Binigyan pa sila ng 2 years. Was that something you expected or nasurpresa din kayo nung binigay yung 2 years?
Nung in-apply natin yung LMIA, like what I've said, 1 year lang dapat, di ba?
Mm.
With the new rule. Pero binigyan tayo ng ESDC ng 2 years for the work permit. Now, when we applied for the work permit, of course, we asked for 2 years again. Pero sabi ko nga, kahit 1 year na lang, i-approve lang nila yung
Oo.
application. But yeah, we were given 2 years for that
Okay.
worker.
Oo. Miss G, I'm sorry, I have to ask this, no?
Mm.
Bagong panganak pala si caregiver, kakakuha lang niya ng work permit niya. Paano yung kanyang pagiging caregiver?
Oo, so yun nga, so it's up to her like when she wants restart working with the same employer.
Okay din kay employer yun.
Okay naman, I believe so.
Oo, 'di ba? Oh, amazing kasi that would be an urgent need if he's looking for a caregiver, right?
Kasi even yung employer nung na-refuse yung work permit application, napakabait din ng employer. They even provided a letter, no, pleasing the officer or IRCC to revisit the
Oo.
application. So
Oo.
yeah, that was a
Alright.
good story, I would say, before the
Oh.
year end.
Okay, di umabot. It worked out in the end. Okay guys sabi nga ni Miss G, kung alam niyo na hindi naman kayo nagkamali, lalo na in the case of Miss G, ni-refuse dahil sinabi wala daw yung LAMIA to support the work permit application. But she went back to her files. Sabi nga niya sa akin kanino, parang siya din pinagdudahan niya kung nagkulang siya, pero hindi eh. It was there, so insist on it. Di ba? Hindi kami nagkamali, it's there. O, ayan. Na-overturn naman ang kanilang refusal. I know many of our viewers have also experienced the same. Yung successfully naka-overturn ng refusal. If you want to share them, put them down there in the comment section. That's it. Maikli lang naman tong episode na to, no? If you guys want to get in touch again with Miss G, yan po ang kanyang email sa baba. We will end this episode here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, Miss G. Bye!